First of all, let's talk about Huw Edwards. A couple of subjects I want to tackle with you. But first, let's talk about Huw Edwards, who, as you know, resigned last week from the BBC, having been paid 449 quid. 449 quid, that would be the day. £449,000 for pretty much a year in which he didn't work, because, as we know, he sort of stepped down amid an alleged scandal involving a younger member of staff who he behaved inappropriately around. And went off with mental health sickness, and he's now quit the BBC. But what I want to ask you, Nigel, is this. Before he quit, there was a massive investigation by the BBC into Huw Edwards' behaviour, which was alleged to include multiple incidents of inappropriate contact with younger members of staff. We're talking about emails, we're talking about photos. He was accused of handing one kid £35,000 for dirty pictures, frankly. He's gone. But that investigation, paid for by licence fee payers' money, are we ever going to find out what the results of it were, or are the BBC just going to cover this up and let him go? Because he resigned last week and they said, oh, thank you so much for all your great work and all that. What about letting us, the people, know about this investigation?
Yeah, that would be a good start, wouldn't it? I fear that we're not going to really find out what this is in this investigation. It's quite interesting because it's not just the stuff we have now. The BBC are very good at pushing stuff underneath a carpet that must have like Kilimanjaro underneath it.
Yeah,
you're so right. They claim, and by the way, he got more than 439,000. He got a £4 million pension pot. So he's currently living with his mum in Wales. Apparently, Philip Schofield went back to his mum too. Yeah. There's a pattern there, isn't there?
Yeah.
There was 2 years ago or 3 years ago, there were rumours or allegations. Someone made a complaint about his behaviour on social media. Now, reading between the lines, which we do as old Fleet Street hacks, if you have a woman making a complaint against someone whose handle on Instagram was Huw BBC, so it's fairly clear who he was, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, this investigation mainly, I mean, the story that emerged at the weekend was that he was warned 3 years ago by BBC bosses to watch his behaviour. And the most serious allegations involve this kid who he's alleged to have paid £35,000 for illicit pictures. That was the most serious allegation. It was made by this kid's mother, and this kid's mother's still furious. So in honour of this kid, this victim, if you like, alleged victim of Huw Edwards, I mean, shouldn't the mother and the rest of us know the results of the investigation that was paid for by TV licence fee payers' money?
We should. And the sad fact is that the BBC claim that everyone can now move forward. Yeah. They actually said, now that he's resigned, he has gone, time to draw a line under it. They are totally disregarding the family, the hurt caused to the mother.
Absolutely.
The parents, who want some sort of closure. So they may well feel that they have closed it with Huw Edwards and themselves, but they have left so many unanswered questions. I think the parents, at least, should see the results of this investigation, to be honest. They surely deserve to see what has gone on. If not,
with respect to the kids, and the mothers and the families' privacy, we, the public, should see something of this as well.